And here's a word from our sponsor.
Hello, my name is Sylvia Bocher, and I have roste chocolat и хоме rochen sopa. Roste chocolat bring is van hach. Rochen sop probeert ringse op weg boer met ze heeft heeft de oogwaarts berg Siefdaan der Groene Amsterdam. Goed, Gossing Vernel Competiologie i my name is Sylvia Bocher. Woe was een briljant tro en heet 15 minuut gochen. Vind goed chocolate, geen grote sopa. And remember, slaap kindje slaap.
Chris.
New tennis star on Utah's horizon, and he tells me she hits it hard.
Her name is Debbie Raab. She's just a youngster.
You played with her the other day.
Yes, she hits it real strong. Take a look at her here in a minute. The Wimbledon tennis tourney is down to 8 players left in both men's and women's competition. In this match, Roscoe Tanner serving to Ilie Nastase. Tanner's serve looks good, but the umpire calls it out, and Nastase moves into the quarterfinals against Tom Ock of Holland. The other quarterfinal matches will have number 1 Bjorn Borg versus Sandy Mayer of the U.S., second-seeded Jimmy Connors against Mexico's Raul Ramirez, and Americans Brian Gottfried and Viscariolitis facing off. The ladies' quarterfinals look like this. Chris Evert versus Billie Jean King. Martina Navratilova, who beat Tracy Austin today, will play Marissa Kruger, Virginia Wade, Mimi Chesuvik, and Ivan Gulagong versus Virginia Rusizi. And even though Salt Lake's Jane Stratton was beaten in the ladies' singles at Wimbledon a few days ago, it may not be too long before Salt Lake City has another player in that famed tournament. This story is about a 15-year-old tennis player who just might become the best ever from this area.
She's excellent. I would say probably the best we've ever had in Utah and perhaps the Intermountain area, except Jane Stratton was also very, very good at the same age, perhaps not quite as far advanced as Debbie.
Her name is Debbie Robb, and she has yet to celebrate her 16th birthday. The first time she ever held a tennis racket was 4 years ago when they built the Canyon Racket Club. Now, in her age group, she is the #1 ranked player in the Intermountain area. In 3 years Intermountain competition, she has lost only once, and she still wants to be better.
Plus, more than anything else, she really wanted to play. She loves the game, and the biggest problem with Debbie is getting her off the court, not on the court.
Was Debbie ever pushed into tennis or
No,
made
never.
to stay with it?
No. Debbie loved it, and the more she gets of it, the more she wants it.
How good do you want to be?
Well, as good as she wants to be.
How good a tennis player do you want to be?
I'd like to turn pro if I can, and I'd like to be good at it. Like Jane Stratton, she's a good pro, but I'd like to even be better than she is. It sometimes gets hectic with all the pressure, but it's still pretty much fun.
Do you find that this takes time away from dating?
No, not really. I don't play later at night, so I don't think it really matters.
This is the week of Wimbledon. Way down deep, there's somewhere in Mrs. Robb that said maybe someday.
Well, I've given it a lot of thought. I've kind of taken it a step at a time and figured, college. We'll get into college and enjoy that. And then maybe if she wants to, she could. But I was saying the other day it'd be fun to go to Wimbledon.
Is there a chance we might see Debbie Robb at Wimbledon someday?
I don't know. I hope so. It'd be a lot of fun, I think.
If you could give Debbie one thing, what would it be?
Give her one thing? Courage. Courage to keep going if that's what she wants to do.
And just today, 15-year-old Debbie has reached the semifinals, and the ladies all play in the Denver.
Jan Valentine has built a powerhouse down there, and this year she has convinced University of Utah All-American Jim Osborne to help her tune up this women's team. I asked Jim Osborne today how a dyed-in-the-wool Utah All-American could help a BYU athletic team.
That too, sometimes. At first it was a little shock, but the women's NCAA championships are going to be held in Salt Lake City this coming May 16th through 23rd. So Anna's asked me to work with the team this winter to see if I can develop the girls' games individually and work with their doubles teams and give them any hints for how to win in the altitude. With each person, we're trying to develop their own particular style, and so that when the championships come along, that they're playing that style to the best of their ability. For example, out there, Debbie Robb is serving now, and she is a very good serve and volleyer. So if what we have to do with her is to make sure her volley gets more effective, and also that she gets a little stronger second serve, and that she's getting her ground strokes so that she can hit both topspin and slice. Another girl, Lonnie Wilcox, her partner there. Lonnie has got, I think, one of the greatest serves in women's tennis, in college tennis.
And a great twist on it. I saw that.
Super. She hits the twist serve, I think, better than any woman that I've played against. And
so what are you trying to do with her?
Yeah, she doesn't follow it up with a really effective serve and volley game. So this year we've made her into a serve and volley. Maria, I think, she was world known nationally as a junior. She's got fantastic ground strokes, but she's not cutting the ball off and ending the point up at the net. So we're working more on an approach shot and a volley put away, so she doesn't have to win everything from the baseline. Lindley has got probably the most beautiful ground strokes of anyone around, yet she needs to, she hits the ball too much the same speed, so the other players get grooves, so we're giving her more variety.
Question: would you help the BYU men's team in the same way?
I thought about that. Right off the bat, no. But then I would think if they were in the same situation, if they had a national contender, a chance to win the national championship, which this team does, and the University of Utah didn't, then I might help them.
Jim and I played a doubles game against those gals today, and we lost. I need a stronger partner. College basketball, UTEP beat Air.